You're back. Right, let's do Trevor's true or false. I will, of course, turn up the music to you, Trev, because we know the music spurs you on to do a good performance. So here we go. True or false?
Oh, God. DeBass!
Put it down, you maniac.
Last night I was going, DeBass! A few times. Anyway, carry on. Trev.
Right.
9!
This one's back from when I was a little boy. Now and again we go to Red Car, which is the closest beach we have. It's about a 40-minute drive in a car. So went there with my mum. My dad went off to the pub like he always does. I took my Action Man with us. And I was playing Berry Action Man up to the neck and then torturing him like you would. Now, the strange thing was, I buried him and his little head was popping out, and it was the one with real hair. I turned round, and when I turned back round, he'd completely vanished. Never found him. I was crying. My mum told us off. It just disappeared, absolutely disappeared. Now, the same day, I used to play tricks on my younger brother. So one of the Tupperware boxes, it had some sandwiches in that was empty. I sort of snook it off and I found this little jellyfish. So I put the jellyfish in the Tupperware box, took it home. And in our bedroom, there was a little set of drawers on one side of the bed, a little set of drawers on the other side of the bed. So in his, because we used to share a bed, horrible, but anyway, I put the jellyfish in his top drawer to scare him, and scare him it did.
Ooh. Interesting. Yeah. Now, the first one is kind of believable because I lost a He-Man figure in a conifer once. I put it in there and had a whole load of figures in there, kind of like a little base, and then when I went to collect them all, one of them was missing and I could never find it.
That is what it's. I swear he ran off. Give it him back.
Well, that was Toy Story. Says it all.
But also, number 2's kind of believable as well.
I did play a lot of tricks on him.
I mean, I'm instantly just going to say I'm going number 1 just for my own childhood memory, just because that's quite enjoyable. But I can see a lot of people in the comments saying number 2. Jackie Lux saying number 2. Mike Rich said, did the Action Man have eagle eyes, Trevor?
Oh, yeah. No, but he had real hair. I think the eagle eyes came out a bit after.
Well, we got Jackie Lux saying 2, Robert Bones saying 2, Donna's saying 2, Evelyn saying 2, David's saying 2.
I've got a question.
Oh, go for it.
So, did you dig up where the Action Man was and he just wasn't there?
Yeah, absolutely. Gone.
So there wasn't like a disturbance in the sand?
Yeah, there was, yeah.
Vanished. Right, so someone had nicked him.
But there was no one, not that I know of, no one around. That's what was strange.
A crab.
The water didn't come in, did it? And go over his head?
Nah, it wasn't that far.
Was the jellyfish alive?
I don't know, because when they're on the bit of beach where they're being washed up or left, they don't move, do they? I don't know.
What was the jellyfish's name?
Oh, Frank.
Frank the jellyfish.
Well, I'm going with number 1. We've got more people saying number 2, but I'm sticking with my number 1. I don't mind being wrong. It's hardly going to cost me anything.
The whole prank thing, though, does seem a sort of big brother to little brother thing. So, yeah, number 2. I'll go with the majority of people. On
Brian's saying number 2. Sharon's saying number 2. John's saying number 2. Christine's saying number 2. Robert Bain says Trev is getting his childhood confused with the film Tremors. I've never seen Tremors, but...
Oh, Tremors is a great film.
It's all right, actually. It's a bit cheap, but it's got some...
But it's good film.
Got some tastiness in it.
Cost a
So
tenner.
did the series, actually. I used to watch the series.
Which one did you say, Ricky? Did you pick one?
I'm going to go with number Woo, which is 1 and 2 together.
Tom.
Number two.
All right. Well, I'm sticking with number 1. I think it probably is number 2, but I'm going to stick with number 1 because I don't really care. Trevor, reveal to us, which is it?
It was actually number 1.
Hey!
Losing the Action Man.
Wow.
I was convinced he'd ran away. My mum told us off because it wasn't very old, and back then I suppose it was quite expensive. But someone might have nicked it, but there wasn't that many people around. There was just like where the sand was where I dug the hole and stuck him in it.
Probably got dragged into the abyss by a crab.
Anyway, poor old Action Man.
See, I do feel for you there, Trev, because I've had it happen to me. These little toys, they can run away from you. They can go, no, fuck him.
You get attached to your toys as well. You're like devastated when you lose one, you know.
I remember where I was. I remember my grandma's back garden when I lost that He-Man figure. So I'm with you. I feel your pain, mate. I do. How old are you now?
60.
Right. And how old were you when it happened?
Well, blimey, it'd be about 7, 6 or something.
So for 53 years, you've held the trauma of that event and been carrying it around with you.
Sure.
And I've been doing the same for about 33 years.
I've made up with it. I've made up with it with life-size dolls.
This is actually,
You can get them on Amazon now. You can actually get them on Amazon. They come in a wooden crate, sat down,
they have
waiting.
Real hair and eagle eyes.
Everything.
Or is that the doll,
what was that
or is
thing
that the
was
figures?
going?
The doll or the figures come with eagle eyes.
What was that scam that was going on eBay or Amazon where it'd be a picture of the proper doll?
It's dead easy. You just go by the price.
Yeah. But this would be like 200 quid, and then what would turn up would be erotic Estelle.
A space opera with a beard drawn on it.
The blow up one.
Filled with propane.
Yeah.